Whop them out. Let me see them titties.
And on that note, thanks for the great intro to the session there, Chicken. We'll hand over to you for the recap.
You're welcome. So we decided to leave the place we were in. Can't remember what it's called. Was it like a lookout tower or something? And continue south to Volcaria in the hopes of finding some nomads either there or on the way. Upon exiting, the ground began to like fall away, and Solrin almost fell with it, but Manny saved her ass. Then we started to head south, and then we noticed a figure on the top of a dune, and it then disappeared, and we decided to head in their general direction and found a glass arrow pointing southeast, so decided, fuck it, let's follow. We stumbled across a load of wrecked wagon wheels, not the jammy kind, and got closer to investigate, and then got attacked by doggos, which did not want to be our friends. We destroyed them, and as Voxelter opened a chest, he got shot with a poison doodah and got knocked unconscious. Gregor was very, very kind to heal him, make him feel better, and Selrin, out of the goodness of her heart, decided to help and loot the box whilst he was helping heal. And they also spotted another similar figure in the distance, so again we decided to head in the general direction. We then watched as similar looking figures carried a wrapped up body, and Manny, I think, approached stealthily from one side and watched them place like black glass in the body's mouth, and then the body was kind of thrashing and shit like something was inside it trying to break free. And they had this weird funky lantern that seemed to stop it. And then they all turned to us simultaneously. Soren stepped forward and said, "Hello there!" And they completely ignored her and walked away. But before walking away, I think people picked up on a few things, like the lantern. I couldn't quite figure out who. But someone recognized it as from their past as something that keeps or forces things out.
Be me, I think.
And then I couldn't. We all rolled for different things. I couldn't figure out. I remember which one was which. And they all looked quite tense and afraid of us before walking off. And I guess we decided to leave the body the fuck alone and the lantern alone, so not like us, and follow the figures again. And then Grudge casted level 1 cure boobs. We decided to rest up a little bit away from them. Wrecked and did some weird shit with Grudge, turning him to an egg. And then Grigor took over the watch, and whilst he did, he was just chilling, getting sand in his eyes, and then Manny appeared standing over him, very ominous, with a red little shiny egg in his hands. And then Solrin bolted awake, and Manny dropped the egg after they had a joint weird as fuck dream. And Solrin returned the egg to a backpack, and they took over the rest. And then in the morning, Grudge came out of the egg, but he didn't look like a rat boy anymore. Instead, he looked like a mechanical owl. Voxalter cast Goodberry, No idea why, but he refused to share any with Soren. Very, very rude, but whatever. Then they headed in the general direction of the figures, and we must have been going the wrong direction because we saw another one appear and point east, so we course corrected and then came across a broken ruined tower. And out came a big boy, and we killed him. Then Manny and Voxalta did some bad parkour to try and reach a bag first. Voxalta won, and then looted it. And that's where we ended the session.
Fear. Greed. Anger. Betrayal. Regret. Wake up. The dreamer stirs.
The only thing I'd add to that is that as the combat finished, you kind of realised that you were being watched by a figure in the rafters, and I think that's pretty much where we left off. I am going to ask everybody to do a retrospective religion check, please.
Yes,
this is for observing the figure that was in the rafters.
Lol, no. Do I get inspiration?
You do?
Oh, thanks.
Religion.
You hide in. Ah, there you are.
These.
Okay. So Voxaltra and Marnie, with your 15 and 17, you recognise that she was... You didn't see it on the other figures because you never really got close enough. But on this figure in the rafters, you see that she had an amulet around her neck, on which was which appeared looked like a set of weighing scales, and you realise, obviously with the previous context where I'd said that what they were doing seemed ceremonial, you recognise her as a follower or a priestess. Obviously, you can't really tell just by looking at somebody, but she certainly bears the symbol of Agramor, who is the guardian of the gateway between life and death. So, God of the dead, if you like, but not in the bad sense, in the sense that Agramor helps those who die pass on from this life to the next. Okay, over to you guys then.
Was that figure watching us, or did they disappear again?
Disappeared again. Disappeared off the far side of the sand, down the other side.
I would like to go around and have a look, see if I can see where they fucked off to.
Okie dokie. Do a perception check or survival.
Oh, I'll do survival. Wow.
Okay, so you're looking down at the sand, and you see the sort of the heavy prints where she's jumped off the rafters down into the sand. And after a few steps, the tracks just seem to just disappear.
Can I kind of ascertain the direction that they go in?
North.
Okay.
For the few steps that you see, they were going north.
Okay. I will wait here.
Okay. Rec, anything from you?
Not at this present moment.
Grigor?
Grigor is... I'm probably just going to keep an eye on the tower, make sure nothing else comes out.
Okay, so you can do a perception check. Voxelter?
I'm going to have a look about inside.
Alrighty. So you climb down with Marnie. Feel free to do a perception check as well. And Marnie, what are you doing?
Yeah, that was what I was about to do as well. Just
Okay,
having a
so
look down here.
you can either do it separately or you can do if one of you is proficient, you can do a combined one.
Let's do it separately.
Yeah.
Okay, Grigor, with your 17, you don't really notice anything, but the sort of one thing that strikes you is it seems to be getting hotter than usual. The days have been hot, but not scorchio, if you know what I mean. But today seems to be particularly hot. Manny and Voxalter, you don't spot anything of any particular interest. You realise, looking at some of the wood that's down here, you recognise one of the large boxes as being similar to one of the boxes that were on the caravan. And inspecting it, you realise it's a coffin.
Do you want to dibs the coffin?
I say we have a look inside.
Just to be clear, it's now shattered open. Whatever this thing was that you fought broke from the inside outwards.
All right. Let's have a look in the coffin and see if we can spot anything.
Okay.
Yes.
Do perception checks again.
Alrighty.
Okay, with your 14, you notice some strange coloured earth in the base of the coffin. It's quite clearly not sand. Sand is varying hues from white to red. This is a very deep brown. It's quite clearly soil.
Interesting.
When you say the bottom of the coffin, as in like the bottom where their feet would be, or the bottom as in all of the lower bit, if you know what I mean?
All of the base of the coffin, which is obviously it's the top and the sides that are broken. The base is largely intact, and sort of scattered various places on the base. There are these remnants of soil.
Interesting. But nothing shiny, so I'm not.
Yeah, exactly. Don't really know what to make of that, so let's climb up. Try and climb up of this little hole.
Okay. I guess it's over to you guys to decide what you want to do now.
Did Soren go?
Around the tower, hasn't she?
Alright.
Do we want to go up and explore the rest of the tower?
I thought it only were. How big was the tower? I thought it only was that.
You've basically just got the stub above the ground. The rest of it, the rubble is either. It's difficult when you're mapping to capture all of this detail, but the rubble is either fallen outside or has fallen inside the tower. You suspect, looking at the amount of how little rubble there is, that the stone has probably been pilfered over the years and repurposed for other buildings. But it's just as far as you can see, it is just this pit that's left in the ground. Probably what was the ground floor but sank in.
Right.
Cool.
Solrin, did you find anything on the other side?
Just a couple of footsteps heading north.
North, what do we say? Do we follow them, or what do you guys think?
So far, following them has led to good loot and killing things. Are they getting us to do their dirty work, or and then rewarding it with loot?
Oh, that seems good enough to me. Or do we want to go and try and find thingy? What's it that we were going to anyway?
These guys, if they ever stop long enough for us to actually talk to them, they might know where we could find nomads.
It might be nomads.
Yeah, might be.
So far, we've gone south, further south, and southeast, and now it wants us to go back north.
Leading us in a circle.
I'm happy to continue following them if that's what everybody else wants to do.
Yeah. Well, it's not like we're going to run out of provisions now, so...
No, and I know eventually we'll find the nomads. We're bound to come across them at least once or twice.
Yeah. It is quite toasty out here, though. So I'd like to find some kind of a settlement soon. Get out of this desert.
I mean, this is just endless desert, is it not?
Yeah, you've certainly got tans.
Yeah. But at some point the desert would end.
But this is where we need to be, Manny, to find information.
Yeah, I know.
3 days ago, we were escaping prison. I thought we were looking for a civilization.
Me and Manny are looking for the nomads. But that could lead to civilization.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It doesn't exclude each other. Nomads and civilization.
are you heading north then? Is that the general consensus?
Yeah, follow the
Following
footsteps.
Well, the footsteps lead about 5 foot north and then they disappear.
Right, now we've followed the footsteps, what do we do next?
The idea was to head in that general direction.
Okay.
Well, we're just heading back on ourselves. We've come from the north.
Yeah. Maybe we should continue southeast.
Maybe we should have a look around in the distance. Maybe there'll be some weird cloaked figure pointing in a random way.
Maybe.
I look around.
Okay. Anyone wants to do a perception check, can do a perception check.
I'm going to get a bird's eye view.
Okay.
I'll take up and go up a bit and see if that gives me any help.
Okay. You may do your perception check with advantage.
Ooh. So 21 to start off with, and then 21.
The dice have decided.
Well, that's consistent. So your DC was 20. So ahead, and this is to the southeast, something sticks out of the sand beside what appears to be an old road. You see sort of glimpses of this cobbled road appearing from out of the sand, then disappearing. You catch sort of glimpses of broken parts of it. And at first it looks like a dead tree or perhaps a broken post. But as you sort of look closer, and presumably you kind of move a bit closer to get a better look.
I send Grudge on ahead, and I'll look through his eyes.
Okay. You see a small wooden booth leaning at an angle, half buried up to its counter, and a faded strip of red cloth flaps from a pole above it. And beside the booth is a stone marker with old writing carved down one side. A narrow rectangle of shade falls across the sand in front of the counter, as if someone is still expected to queue there. That's what you see from this distance.
Odd. Bamf him out and bamf him back in to my side, and I'll fly down and exposition to the people.
Okay, so you were all made aware of that.
Don't have anything else to go on, so why the hell not? Let's go and see what that is.
Let's go check it out.
Okay, who's leading the way?
Sure, seeing as I'm the one who spotted it.
Okay, so you go up front. So as you approach, and you get sort of within sort of 15, 20 feet of it, takes you about 5 minutes to get there. A dry scratching sound comes from inside the booth. A thin brass hand reaches up, straightens a small wooden sign on the countertop, and taps twice on the counter. Behind it sits a figure made of sun-bleached bones, brass wire, and scraps of official-looking cloth. Its skull has a cracked pair of spectacles balanced on the nose. It lifts a reed pen, dips it into an inkpot full of black dust, and says in a voice like paper folded next. Says in a voice like paper being folded. Next.
I think that's you, Rick.
No. And I beat my wings a couple of times till I'm at the back of the group.
Gregor is going to shrug and walk forward.
Okay. I will show you what you see.
I will join him.
Glad we've sent the charismatic one first.
Yeah.
Muscle bros.
I wonder how this will turn out. I give it 10 seconds before Grieger gets annoyed and slaps him with his longsword.
It is what he does best.
This is what you see.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
he
cool.
looks so cool.
That's awesome.
Damn.
This skeleton with his spectacles kind of looks down over the top of the rims of the glasses at you. Purpose of travel, number of souls in party, declared coinage, undeclared coinage, cursed objects, if any, and whether you are entering, leaving, fleeing, pursuing, haunting, or contacting approved commercial business. And then his pen pauses mid-air as if expecting an answer.
Gregor's going to turn around and be like, Rek, does Grudge count as having a soul?
Ask him.
Now, come
Looks
on,
at Grudge.
you are holding up the applications behind you.
I look behind
There's nobody there.
I will step forward.
Yes, madam.
Sorry, but where are we?
You are at the northern edge of the Kyrgyzstan. This is a toll booth. I am required to understand why you are entering the kingdom.
Oh,
And you require a transit permit.
transit.
Yeah, and as he says this, his chest kind of puffs out.
Well,
This was sightseeing, really.
There are 6 of us. We are just traveling, seeking knowledge.
Knowledge of what?
A variety of things.
Very vague and avoiding. As he writes down on his piece of paper.
Sorry, where did you say this was? Sticking my head up from behind Griegel's cloak.
Kyrgyzstan.
Do we know of a Kyrgyzstan?
You certainly do. It's come up several times. It's the kingdom that you are formerly in that disappeared beneath the sand.
Yes, of course.
It was one where the ruler had a deal with the devils and then decided to break that deal, so the devils turned everything into desert, right?
Ah.
So, come along. You're holding everybody up. Let's answer these questions then.
How much is? Can you go through them one at a time, please?
I can do. Who is first?
Do you want us to answer individually or as one?
I have some random questions to ask each of you to ascertain your intent.
Okay, I'll go first.
Excellent. Are you currently carrying any coins that may have once belonged to someone else?
Yes.
Isn't that the point of coinage, though?
Possible thief. Do you intend to acquire treasure by purchases, inheritance, theft, tomb opening, monster removal, or ambiguous heroism?
All of the above.
Overly ambitious. You,
This guy.
good horse lord, are any members of your party dead, formerly dead, partially dead, sworn to death, or accompanied by death?
Probably.
Brain dead. How many weapons are you carrying, and how many of those are for ceremonial stabbing?
1, 0.
And, you, Birdman, do you have any debts payable in coin, blood, favours, prophecy, or unspecified future service? Seems unsure. Are you transporting sand from one district to another?
Only in my pockets. What the wind blew in?
Sand merchant. And, you, lizard boy? Are you, or have you ever been, a goblin in disguise?
That's the question, isn't it?
No, never been a goblin in disguise.
Or?
Potential doppelganger. Do you intend to disturb any sealed vaults, treasuries, temples, tombs, archives, cursed wells, or municipal storage rooms?
I do not intend to, no.
Are you sure?
Yes?
I'll come back to you.
Oh. No.
And, Mr. Elf, would you describe your party as merchants, pilgrims, mercenaries, vagrants, heroes, or a tax complication?
I would definitely say a tax complication.
Random audit required. Comes back to you, Patrick. You have been randomly selected for audit due to looking exactly like the sort of person who says, "We'll just take a quick look inside."
Racism!
He's not wrong, though.
First one.
So, I require to be convinced that you will not engage in thievery while in the kingdom of Kyrgyzstan.
Well, I have never been engaged in the act of thievery. I'll have you know, so that won't be a problem.
Make a deception check.
I'm not a thief, I'm a burglar.
or performance. I'll allow you to do deception or performance.
There's a slight distinction between the two.
It's definitely deception.
Ooh.
Seems convincing. So, I suppose I have decided in my capacity as officer of the toll booth that I will grant you a permit. He looks at you expectantly.
How much does that cost?
Oh, no, nothing. I just wanted you to say thank you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
He sort of goes behind the counter and you see things being thrown up in the air. I don't seem to be able to find my stamp, which means I can't give you the permit. It was here somewhere.
What does it look like?
Oh, it's like a little metal disc that I just stick in this ink and then stamp.
I'll go and help look for it. I'm going to try and be helpful.
Are you looking there?
Like at his, I assume it would be by his desk. That's like the logical place for it to be. So I'll be looking without going like through his stuff. I'm not going to go behind it and into the booth, but I will like just try and see if I can see it.
Okay, make a perception check. Is there anybody else doing anything?
Do I recognize the technology?
In what sense?
Is he just a warforge, or is he just like some animatronic thing, or?
Do either an arcana, a nature, or a religion check.
16.
Okay, with your perception check of 12, you don't spot anything that he appears to be looking for. There are some on the countertop, but you would assume that if it was there, he would know, so it's probably not those. With your 16, he's clearly undead, but not your ordinary kind of undead. He's quite obviously got some kind of mind.
Yeah, similar to Benny.
Maybe. But you kind of get the impression he's been here for quite a while doing this.
Yeah.
And he's quite convinced by what he's doing and he's taking it very seriously. Minor obstruction. I don't know how you keep this voice up, Patrick. Minor obstruction. The authorized transit stamp is missing. Without the stamp, I cannot issue the receipt. And without the receipt, you cannot proceed. Without proceeding, you are loitering. Loitering requires a permit. It's got to be here somewhere. Maybe somebody stole it. Could you help me?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we can have a look around, see if we can find it.
Okay. Feel free to do perception checks.
Hey.
And
Okay, what did you all get?
9.
22.
Oh,
24.
quite a yeah.
13.
3. So 3 of you notice, and I will just activate the scene.
Cute.
So
I love him.
after a few minutes of looking, you sort of see this fist-sized scarab-like creature kind of walking around with what appears to be a metallic stamp on its head.
Is it that stamp that you're looking for?
Yes. That's it. Go get it.
Going over and see if I can grab the stamp from the scarab's back.
Okay, the scarab is kind of scuttling away from you at quite a pace.
I will try and help.
Okay. What's your approach? How are you doing this?
Running, dashing, dashing.
If he's running in one direction, I want to try and cut it off from another.
Okay. So both of you do dex checks. Actually, I'll make it athletics checks. That seems more appropriate.
Boss.
Motherfucker.
All right. 17.
Okay, so you both go either side of it, and this scarab runs between your legs, Solrin, and you face plant into the sand. You eventually catch up with it, and it seems to be sort of rearing up and hissing, and it looks at you, Solrin, and says, "Good roof, mine, mine, good roof."
Not yours.
It mine, mine. Tall dry thing loud I took.
As it's distracted with talking to Solrin, can I try and not sneak up, but quickly grab it?
Make a sleight of hand check.
Oh.
This thing kind of scuttles away as you try and grab it, and it goes, "No take roof, not unless better roof give."
Anyone have a roof we can give it?
What do I have in my inventory that would make a roof?
He looks in Grigor's direction. Give shield.
A shield.
That make good roof. Or spoon.
Boom.
Spoon make good roof. Also eat with spoon.
Anyone have a spoon?
Or coconut.
I picked up
Can I
some
see
tablets
any
from.
coconuts anywhere?
No.
Didn't think so.
What was that, Rick?
I was going to say I picked up some tablets from the cultists. Could shash in something using those.
Show?
And I pull out 4 clay tablets.
Look heavy.
Yeah. I thought so.
Make a persuasion check.
Wrong character sheet. That's grudge.
Whoa, what's with the net ones?
Jesus.
That's like the third one already. Jeez.
Either that or a mouldy book.
Maybe moldy book. Maybe you do something for me. I want to be deputy beetle. Maybe you make me deputy.
I think, Grigor, you probably could make him a deputy, right?
Maybe.
You're knightly.
I'm not a knight. Never been anywhere near once in my life, mate.
Close enough.
I can definitely knight thee as a deputy.
Is a knight better than deputy?
Oh,
Yes.
Definitely.
I can do that.
Kind of hops around on his front feet, clearly quite happy at this suggestion.
Or, one better, I can announce you as a sheriff, considering we're in a desert.
A sheriff? What sheriff?
It's in charge of everyone.
That mean I can command skeleton?
In charge of every beater.
A sheriff does not command.
What does sheriff
The
do?
sheriff can run around freely, commanding other creatures of its kind.
So I sheriff beetle.
And if they do not listen, you have permission to kill them.
Awesome. It's a deal. Moldy book and you make me sheriff beetle.
I hold my hand out to shake its leg.
You shake its tiny little leg. And you give it a book.
This the best shell ever.
There we go. And
Uh,
I announce the Sheriff of the Beatles.
Announcer of Sheriff of the Beatles, you may take metal thing.
Thank you. And I will take it and I'll hand it to this scaly boy.
He takes it from you.
And how did you get this? Did he just give it you?
More or less.
What do you mean, more or less?
He did just give it to me in the end, yeah.
Did he make you pay for it?
With a book.
Ah, so you did commerce, and you don't have permit for commerce.
We're not in.
We
yet,
just got
so-
you your stamp back. I really don't think that's something to be fixated on right now, do you?
But the law is the law.
But the permit is to do trade in the city. We're not in the city.
You might have a good point. Make a persuasion check.
Details. Persuasion. Nine.
He writes down on his clipboard.
Birdman is bad lawyer.
Wrong.
You did service for me, so very good.
I will give you a permit. And he takes the stamp in both hands and blows dust from its face, presses it into a brittle square of parchment, and the stamp lands with a heavy clack that sounds far too loud for such a small booth. Pesh examines the mark, which is his name, by the way. He didn't ask, but now you know. Nods once and pushes the parchment across the counter.
Temporary passage granted. Do not lose this document. Do not fold this document. Do not bleed on this document unless amending next of kin.
And who wants this?
Grigor will look after it.
There we go. It's in your inventory.
Thank you very much.
A few items. And I can show you all.
Hey.
I wish you farewell on your journeys, and yeah, don't die or something.
Could you
Thank you.
per se point us in the right direction?
I would be happy to answer your questions. Of course, I'm very knowledgeable.
Which way do we go from here?
Depends where you're going.
To motherfucker. Belcaria? Is that how you say it?
Ah, a capital city.
Mm.
A place of great wonders and greedy people. You can head south, and that will take you there. There's a small town between Valkyria and here. You can stop off and get provisions there, maybe. Maybe take a bath.
I sniff myself.
Hmm,
Do I need a bath?
He writes down.
very stinky.
All right. Well, what was your name?
Pesh.
Pesh. Nice to meet you, Pesh. I'll hold my hand out to shake his.
Officers of the law are not allowed to shake hands.
Okay, no problem.
That would be favoritism.
Ah,
Can't have that, can we?
Nope.
oh,
Do you know where the nomads are?
Who?
That's fair.
I
ble-
The
don't.
nomads.
We have some goat herders out in the desert.
The desert isn't near here. It's far to the north.
yeah. I will just walk up close to Manny and under my breath just say, yeah, Manny, I don't think he's aware of the current situation. I think he's still stuck way back when, before this all turned into a desert.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we're holding up the queue. Better get a move on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go south. Thank you, Pesh, so much for the permit. It is greatly appreciated.
You're welcome. And may I say, if you're heading south, stop off at the next town. My family owns a bank there. Tell them
Amazing.
Pesh sent you, and
I'm sure my name carries great weight.
Great weight in gold. Perfect. I understand you completely.
goodbye.
Oh, guys.
Bye-bye.
One more thing for my records. Does your party have a name?
Chucklefuchs.
It's always
I thought that's it. Yeah.
Ah,
But
For now, yeah.
Fuchs.
Comedy Gold. Chucklefuchs. Okay, farewell, Chucklefuchs. Okay, are you all heading south?
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to stay with Pesh, I'm going to be honest.
Can we take him with us?
Can we keep him?
Please.
So you head off south, leaving Pesh reluctantly behind to his life-sworn duties as a toll booth manager. And whoever is leading the way, please do me a survival check. And somebody who is not doing the survival check, do a perception check.
Oh, yeah.
I'll
I
do
can
the
do survival.
No, if you do it, I'll help.
Okie dokie. Let's go.
Let's go. 20 on the perception.
17 on the survival.
Okay, both good. So, after you don't spot anything other than the occasional sort of large bird of buzzard type thing circling overhead before heading back out into the distance. You travel for another few hours, and it's obviously sort of starting to get into the afternoon. It's getting quite warm, but there doesn't seem to be any shade around. Even the ground has become kind of almost lacking in dunes. It's just sort of a flat landscape ahead of you as far as you can see. But you are getting closer to the dust cloud. It sort of looms higher above you now, sort of more imposing. Do you wish to continue or stop or?
Continue.
Okay. As you continue into the early evening, just as the sun is starting to set, you see a cluster of dark stone shapes half buried in the sand. And at first they look like natural rocks, but the straight edges give them away. Walls, roof lines, and the top of a square tower poking out of the desert. A few broken columns stand in a shallow basin between slight dunes. Something metal catches the sunlight for a moment, then vanishes as the wind lifts a veil of sand across the site. And at this moment, it's about 50 foot away.
Okay, this is that town, man.
That means there's a bank here.
Hooray.
That we can rob.
Well, it's not
Oh.
robbing if there's no one there.
Yeah.
Borrowing.
just-
We're rescuing.
Redistributing
It's
funds.
liberating.
Exactly.
Might be a fucking armory somewhere, so I can get a spare shield.
Or a better sword.
Three swords in a trench coat.
I'm not going to lie, that sounds like a porn film.
Is that a sword in the pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
There is
Neither,
that.
it's a gun.
That would be about a sword.
Yeah.
I cast 9mm.
Damn, that big.
Are we sure we're talking about your sword?
Does it look like it's been disturbed recently, like anyone's passing through or anything like that?
Either do a perception or a survival check.
I'll help
What are you helping him with?
Oh,
on a perception if we can.
yep. 30. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
13.
So, the ruins are not random houses. The buildings are arranged around what appears to be a small paved square. And there are no fresh humanoid tracks, only wind-smothered sand and the smell of and small animal tracks. Nothing that would make you wary about approaching.
Yep. Not too concerned. I will just start to head towards it.
Okay.
I'll follow.
Alrighty.
Sweet Regal.
Make sure I'm taking you to the right scene. And I will bring you all on as you all are approaching from the north.
Hello, streamer.
Oh, you can see the cursor moving.
In the middle of town.
Who's not on? It's Marnie. There we go. You all have free movement. You know the rules. And I will. Just give me a second. I will give you a description. So as you approach, the ruins become clearer. The road into the site is buried under rippled sand, but flat paving stones show through in patches. Low stone buildings sit on both sides of a small square. Their upper floors have collapsed, leaving broken walls, open doorways, and rooms filled with drifted sand. Carved signs hang over some entrances, scales, keys, coin stacks, and clasped hands. The place is quiet except for the wind moving through cracked stone.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
oh no. I check the ceiling.
Sky.
Everyone shout if you see anything.
So, the centre of the ruins is a small paved square. A dry fountain sits in the middle, cracked down one side and filled with sand. Around it stand several stone buildings with open fronts and broken upper walls. Faded carvings mark the lintels, scales on one building, a key on another, a stack of coins on a third. The largest surviving building stands at the far side of the square, to the north, its doorway still clear of sand. Anybody else moving? Or are you just letting Voxel to walk into my trap? I mean...
Which building has the coins on it?
Can I have my familiar, please?
You can indeed.
Which one did you say doesn't have sand in front of it anymore?
The one to the north.
The one to the north. I mean, it still has sand piled up against the walls, but oddly the entrance is clear.
What does it
I'll
look
have-
like from here?
What does it look like?
Can I see inside from here?
Yeah,
'Cause
you
it-
can see inside. I will give you a description. Bear with me. The largest building faces the square directly. Its front wall still stands almost full height, though sand has buried the lower windows. The entrance is framed by 2 square pillars carved with coin stacks. Keys and measuring rods can also be seen above the door. There is a symbol which you recognize. One of the things you didn't realize at the time, but you realize now, when you were with Pesh, the flag that he had 3 coins on it, and you see this same symbol above the arch.
Okay.
I'll have a look around, see if I can see anything that's hiding or anything like that.
Okay.
The vicinity.
Feel free to do a perception check.
Manny's busy perceiving things. Foxalter, would you check?
That was loud.
Perceiving.
What? I didn't get any of the end of that sentence.
Would you check for twaps, please?
Sure, there aren't any.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, with that amazing, perception check, you don't see anything at all, really. Just what I've said to you.
I will inspect the door/doorway to see if there's any traps or anything there.
Okay, you can do a perception check.
Whammo.
No traps that you can see.
Cool. Well, that's all good. And I'll step in.
Okay, so while you 3 are doing all that, Grigor and Rek.
Grigor is just skimming the shop fronts, having a look to see if they can find the equivalent of the general store or something like a forge or something.
Okay. The thing so you're just spending a few minutes looking around, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, the thing that catches your eye in that respect is the building to the left, which, at a sort of looking through the windows that you can see, seems to be some kind of workshop. You see some tools laid out on a stone bench.
Grigor's gonna just be like, alright guys, I'm gonna have a look in this workshop, and he's gonna wander over.
Okay, so while you're wandering there, we'll go back to the others. Rek, you doing anything?
Yeah, I was just going to do sort of the same as Gregor and start looking around the other buildings.
Okay. So
see what they are.
You see the same. So you see the building on the left is a workshop. The building on the right, which is probably the most run down of all the buildings, you notice that inside there are 3 sort of stone counters. You're smart enough to work out that this was probably the sort of public-facing part of the bank.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Marnie, Sorin.
Yeah. Did I see anything with my perception check?
Nope.
Nope.
Not at all. Nothing at all. Sometimes there is nothing to see. Okay, you 3 inside. I will read the interior description. Inside, the air is cooler and still. Sand covers the front half of the floor, but the rear of the room is clear. 2 telewindows stand against the back wall, their bronze grills bent but not broken. A stone counter runs between them. Behind the counter, a narrow stair seems to descend. That's what you see. And we'll go to Grigor. So you are here. So this small workshop is better preserved than the other buildings. A stone bench runs along the left wall. Broken scales, crocked ceramic bowls, and strips of tarnished metal lie scattered across it. The back wall has shallow shelves cut directly into the stone with which wood has been wedged and attached. Most are empty, but one still holds a heavy brass counterweight stamped with a square arch over 3 circles. So that's what you can see. That's what you can see at a sort of a quick glance.
Yeah, I think Gregor's gonna just gently push the door open and wander in to have a poke about.
Okay, so we'll pass you to the south, where the entrance is. I'll come back to you, Marnie, in a second. Just let Gregor do his thing.
Yeah, so he's gonna wander in, and the counterweight looks interesting, but it's not quite what he's looking for.
Okay, do a perception check then. You're giving this the once over.
Yes.
Okay. Not difficult to spot. You see on the shelves there are a few items, and I will create a little pile for you. There you go. So while you're looking in that, I'll go to Rick.
Yeah, I'm going to turn to Grudge, say, give me a hand. And being a sarky cunt as he tries to do the one clap thing again, but now he's got wings, it doesn't really work as well. So he goes, fuck. But he still gives me the bardic inspiration, and I'm just going to check for any traps or anything that's going to hurt me if I go into the bank.
Yeah, feel free to do a perception check.
Actually, can you give me the help action as well? Grudge does have perception in. He is proficient in perception, so he'll also help me.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that, and then do advantage.
Oh.
I'll roll a d6 bardic. Okay, 14.
Okay. So this is this. So this side building has no left. Sand spills through the broken rear wall, forming a slope against the inside corner. 3 stone counters divide the room, each with a narrow gap where a clerk might once have stood. A cracked wall carving shows 2 people clasping hands over a stack of coins. Behind one counter, a small rusted lockbox sits partly buried under the fallen plaster.
Looking over my shoulders at the others, making sure that they're all busy, I'm going to go over to the lockbox.
Okay. As you go over to the lockbox, your view changes, and you're able to see a piece of masonry that you didn't previously see. And with that 14 perception check, you see that it appears to be an inscription on this fallen piece of masonry, which says, "No coin leaves uncounted, no debt leaves unpaid." And do you wish to open the lockbox?
Yeah, no, I'll check if it's locked.
Go for it.
I'm guessing that's perception, or is that investigation?
It would be investigation.
Sure.
You look at this and you're really not sure whether it's locked or not. Very difficult to say. It's quite rusted.
Give it a wiggle. See if it's open.
You're taking Grudge with you.
Yes.
Okay. You give it a wiggle, and there are definitely some items inside it.
Alright, I'm going to assume it's locked. And I bring it up to my face.
Boom.
And I will say, knock, knock. And I will cast
Who's there?
Doctor.
knock.
Doctor.
And if it is locked, it is now unlocked
Okay.
and opens. And for 300 feet around me, you can all hear an actual.
Error what?
Obviously, you didn't hear the knock I just did.
No.
But yeah, it gives off a very loud knock that can be heard from 300 feet.
Good to note. It opens, so I will put it next to you. And you may also loot it. Back to the three
Amigos.
Chucklefuchs and the dragon. What are you guys doing?
I'm the dragon. I'm gonna head towards those stairs at the back.
Okay. You see a set of stairs leading down.
I will go down them.
Okie dokie.
Vox Salter, should we not wait for everybody?
Well, what? We're just having a look about. We don't know there's anything here.
Exactly. We don't know if there is anything there.
If there is something here, I'll come and get everyone. What if they've had something?
I will stay up here and just keep a lookout.
I'm only checking it out. I'll be right back.
Okay. So you head
Yeah,
down.
I've taken everything, Harry.
Yep. Okay. Cool. The stair ends at a heavy door of blackened wood and bronze bands. The door is shorter than a normal entrance, but much thicker. At its centre is carved a symbol, a squared arch above 3 small circles, with a single vertical line descending through the middle, like a key entering a lock. The edges of the carving are pocked with pale dust. Unlike the ruined buildings above, this door is still sealed.
That screams of magic, so I'm not going to touch that. I'm gonna go and find Reg.
Okay, and we'll head back to Grigor. Grigor.
Grigor's picked up his shiny new objects and, kind of shrugs and wanders out of the building and goes to go and find everyone else.
Okay, so you exit just as Voxalter is exiting. And in that time, Solrin, Money, you want to do anything?
Go. Sorry.
I'm just, like I said, I'm just keeping an eye out, making sure no noises come from the direction that the other two went in.
Okay.
Well,
So
I'm gonna
is
come back.
a door down there, or
No, it's still, it looks like in good condition still, and it's got a thing in the centre, like a rune maybe. I think Rack needs to take a look, basically.
all right?
No.
Where is Rick?
Yeah, let's go find Rack.
Okay. So for the sake of expedience, let's just say that you all kind of emerge at the same time.
Rick, can you come and have a look down here, please?
Is it?
The magic man.
I
That's
have no
one of
idea.
them-
Voxalter
one-
found something.
That's one of them things I've done. And I make a random sort of gesture at either
Do
what I
you
saw
know
the
how
room.
little that narrows it out?
Hmm?
Do you know how little that narrows it down?
Yes. I don't know anything about this stuff. What do you do? It's safe. Come on.
You sure?
Yeah, I went down to it. I just, I don't want to touch it without knowing what it is.
Alright, give me 10 minutes. And I will ritual cast Detect Magic.
Okie dokie. Nothing in the immediate vicinity is. What's the penetration of it in terms of looking through stone lead?
I think pretty sure solid surfaces block it.
Okay.
Where is it? Detect Magic. For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see the faint aura around the blah blah blah. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Yeah, so you can't see anything from this angle. And looking around the sort of rest of the area, there's nothing to see.
It's not magic.
Are you going to the door itself?
Sure. Where be the door hiding?
Just here.
Yeah. So. What?
Well, there on the center, and I'll point out the big engraving to you.
Standing behind Vox Alter, I will look at the door.
Okay, the door's down to the left. The door's down there.
Okay. And then, yeah, still standing behind the little lizard.
Dragon. Okay. You don't see anything magical, but looking at the door, can you give me either a history or arcana check?
We'll definitely do Arcana. Because that's 1 better. 14.
Okay. So you see a couple of things. So you notice that the symbols that are there, you think that they signify, difficult to translate, but it would probably come through as vault or sealed storehouse. And that the line that runs down is a symbol of authority, basically meaning no entry. And you do see some magical runes there, but they're not active. You think that they've either failed or been deactivated.
Magic's been used up already, Vok.
Oh, hold on. And I'll try the door, see if it's open. I'll just push it.
Okay. Let me take you to the next scene.
Oh.
So the stair drops beneath the sand and into cut stone. The walls are close enough to touch on both sides. Fine dust lies on each step, except where small grooves run down the centre, as if water once travelled there. The air smells dry, metallic, and old. At the bottom of the stair, the passage turns toward a bronze-banded stone door, as previously described. Anybody else joining them?
Sure.
I'll back up the stairs. Guys, there's another door that goes on.
Soren?
Do you want
Gregor?
us to come down there?
That's probably a good idea to stick together. Ish.
Yeah.
I don't trust it. I'll keep a
Walker?
lookout up here. Shout me if you need me.
Gregor's going down.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Here comes the boom.
Boom shakalaka.
I'll walk up. Does the door look exactly the same as the first one we went through?
Well, this is the door that I gave you the description of. So you're
okay.
you're pushing it open, aren't you?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Can you make me a dexterity saving throw?
Ah,
Yes. Oh.
Okay. As you open this door, it creaks ominously on rusted hinges. But it is open.
Oh. So nervous. I'll do a quick look now the door's open to see if I can see any traps like tripwires or obvious plates on the floor that you stand on, that sort of thing.
Okay.
And I still have my detect magic up, so
Yep. As soon as the door is opened, you detect a trap, which I'll describe to you in a second. So this rectangular chamber looks like an underground bank. 2 rows of stone counters run from front to back, creating 3 narrow lanes through the room. Bronze grills stand on top of the counters, bent in places but still fixed. The floor is made from square tiles, each carved with a number. Coin slots line the side walls at knee height. At the far end, 2 exits lead deeper into the vault. So what you see is that the floor is trapped. You can quite clearly see it glowing, the whole floor.
hold up. Floor is magic.
I'll freeze as soon as Rick. The floor is magic.
Yeah, whole thing is glowing.
What kind?
Okay, yeah, what kind of aura am I getting from it?
What aura would it be? Evocation.
The boom kind.
Do I really reckon it's like we just throw something in and it will set it off?
I reckon if you run fast enough, you'll be missed by whatever would kaboom.
You reckon?
Yeah. It would totally work.
Looks at floor, looks at you. You can move quicker than I can.
I probably could. And I'll...
You absolutely can. Remember when we ran away from the prison? You had to slow down.
Oh yeah, I absolutely can.
You can, genuinely. You run faster than I do.
Yeah. But it's not a challenge then. Or we throw something.
Or we look for any arcane runes that you can scratch out.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, we should probably do the sensible thing. So running.
How
back
big is
up
this?
15
How big is
feet.
this room?
5, 10, about 40 foot by 40 foot.
And the ceiling? Basically, can Rek fly in there and, like, without touching the floor, could he fly in and have a look around the room? Or is there not enough room for that?
Oh, there's definitely enough room for that.
Is there anything on the ceiling?
Do a perception check.
While he leans in to look at the ceiling, I give him a little push so he's off balance. And he's stuck on the floor.
Just looks like a ceiling to you.
The ceiling isn't trapped.
Right, if it's the floor, can't you just, like, fly in there and take a look around? Then you don't have to touch the floor and it'll be fine.
I could, but I don't want to. You hear from 20 feet behind you now.
Disappearing quickly.
Because you said Grudchin, he flies now.
I could.
Maybe there's just an easy way to disable it.
I mean, can you see anything to help to disable it?
No.
But we can't get in and actually, like,
Yeah.
see anything.
Like, not from here, but maybe there is something inside. It's like a trap that you set inside the vaults. Don't leave.
I take my water skin and I throw it, like, just, 5 feet in front of me, just into the room.
Okay, nothing happens.
Bye-bye, water. Huh?
Not heavy enough? Or the wrong thing?
How long is this room corridor thing?
40 foot, I think.
40 foot, yeah.
Yeah.
And the magic was all the way.
How close is the nearest, counter? To the doorway.
If you were to jump, it'd be a 10-foot jump.
That's doable.
How do you calculate your jump distance again? Is it strength based?
Yeah, your strength scores how far you can jump with a 10-foot run up.
So,
Unless you got other bits.
I've got 0, so I've got 10, so I could literally just make a 10-foot
well,
jump.
you can't, because you would have to go from ground height to the height of the counter.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
And we don't have a run-up.
No, but someone could throw me.
Nobody tosses a kobold.
Hey, Gregor probably could throw you.
Something.
That seems like our best plan at the moment.
I mean, or we don't go in there. That's also
But the loot.
But why would you trap something if there wasn't
Exactly.
guarding something? Yeah.
Must be something important down there.
We could just go and get something heavier to throw in there.
That could also work. Can you go and find a big stone and see if we can throw that in there?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, Soul Ring. Rigor re-emerges.
Any luck?
But yeah, we need a big rock. Have you seen any?
No?
Alright. Let's go wander outside to go and find a big rock.
Yeah, plenty of rubble. Easy enough to do. A lot of collapsed walls.
Fantastic. We'll go and get some of that. And then he's going to draw a smiley face on it as well.
Okay. One big chunk of masonry with smiley face.
And he's going to wander back downstairs and introduce the newest member of the party to everyone.
Wait.
Who's this lovely fella?
This is Cliff, and he is going to check for traps for us.
And he's gonna explode.
He's a solid guy.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay,
Gregor is going to...
you're going to throw it, are you?
He's going to toss Cliff into the trapped room. Yeah.
Okay. Make me an athletics check. Oh my god. Doesn't quite go as far as you would like it to. Sort of goes into the first square here. And instantly, out of the closest, let's move you down because this is where you'd be. Out of this grill here, you see 3 globes of magical energy sort of fly up and unnervingly strike the rock, and the rock splits in 2.
Nope. Hey, Rek, if you look into the room now, is the magic gone?
Poke my head over Vox Salter's head.
It's still there.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta load a lot more rocks.
Yes, continuously throw rocks. Or we try and find something upstairs to deactivate this trap.
That's right.
Did you guys have any luck in the other areas, houses?
Oh, I found some jeweler's tools, but that was about it.
No.
Did we have a look upstairs here?
No.
Well, let's do that then.
Okay. I would point out that nobody has actually inspected this.
Inspected
The floor.
floor.
You know, 2 rogues in
That's
the party.
also fair. May we inspect the floor, please?
Jesus. Whoever wishes to inspect the floor, make me a perception check. Or actually, you know that it's trapped, so it'll be an investigation because you're figuring out how it works, really, and how it works, how to disarm it, that kind of thing. And figuring stuff out is investigation.
Investigation. Right.
Okay.
Pretty decent.
So, you think this trap, this floor, is actually a big scale, and it actually is weighing things. And when it feels unbalanced, then that's when the trap goes off. But it obviously has to have a sufficient enough weight to trigger it. You do notice, now that you're paying attention to the floor, that there is, just inside the doorway to the right side, a small hollow. Small circular hollow.
I will investigate the hollow.
Okay. So you think, I'm not going to make you roll since you know it's there, that obviously something is supposed to go in there, and you believe it would disable the trap.
Did you
Expo.
Yeah, did I know you find anything that would fit into this hole? Hollow thing.
Yeah, grudge.
Apollo,
Go on.
is it?
You're telling Grudge to go in the hole.
Yeah. He's going to fly in.
Okay. Grudge flies in.
Then I start looking through his eyes. What does he see?
Okay. He sees a small circular hole on the floor. Kind of about the same size as a doorstop, but obviously it's a hollow in the ground rather than something that protrudes out.
Mm-hmm.
Make a perception check.
No, not grudge. Me. Because I am looking through his eyes.
Nothing the party doesn't already know.
Right, so find something that fits down there, so we deactivate the trap and then can go in and get the loot.
Yeah, Bamf, grudge out, Bamf and back in next to me.
Grigor, are you looking at this hole?
Yeah.
You've seen something that would fit.
Oh. Hang on, lads. Gregor goes back upstairs.
Okay. And what is one doing upstairs?
He's wandering across to the workshop to go and get the thing that would fit.
Excellent. And then you're heading back?
It suddenly is more interesting.
The thing?
Yes, bring the thing. Hopefully.
Carpenter's the thing.
And Solrin, you
yeah.
you see him come out again and go over to another building.
Interesting.
Is there anything you're doing
Thank you.
while all this is going on, Solrin?
Rolling my eyes a lot. But I am just genuinely just keeping an eye out and an ear out for anything.
Okay. Gregor, you return.
Have the thing?
He's going to hold it out, looking very pleased with himself.
It is a brass counterweight.
A thing.
Right. I will take it and slot it into the hollow in the ground.
Okay. You place it into the hollow. And Rek will say this is about the extent of your detect magic. It's 10 minutes, isn't it?
Yes.
It disappears.
Oh no.
Has it gone?
Yeah.
I step in.
Okay. You step in. Feel free to move yourself. One does not go from A to B without moving one's feet.
Follow Voxalta into the room.
Okay. I don't actually see anybody moving.
Well, we're on the other map.
Yeah, we're not on.
Really?
Yeah,
we're still in the town.
Fuck's sake. Apologies.
Well,
I'm sure I activated this.
Are we supposed to be able to see stuff?
Yeah. And I was like, why is nobody moving?
Yeah, right, if we could actually see it, we might have solved that quicker.
I
No, probably
don't
not.
think so.
Nope.
Can you see now?
That is true. Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. There we go.
Sorry about that.
It's alright.
I'll pick my water skin back up, because that's always good.
Okay.
I need my bird.
Grigor will give Cliff his last rites. Wipe the smiley face away.
Replace it with a frowny
Turn
face.
that frown upside down.
Draw a couple of X's. And... Goodbye, Cliff. You'll always be missed.
Okay. Inside, you see
Return to dust.
Just to refresh you, you've got the counters with the grills on top, which the magic missiles came out of. And you have all along the walls, about every few feet, you see what appears to be coin slots at knee height. And there are two doors, one in the south, one in the east.
Wouldn't be any more traps in here, would there?
Would I?
Well, no, would never. I'll have a look at this door.
Okay.
See if it's locked or trapped.
Do a perception check. Are you leaving your paladin outside, by the way?
Yeah. She didn't want to come down.
Should we let her know that we've opened up?
Yeah,
Yep.
probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
18.
17.
Okay. They are. Both of you think that your respective doors are locked but not trapped.
We'll try to pick the lock.
Okay.
Locks.
Do thieves' tools checks, both of you.
Oh, 10.
Oh.
Okay, the door to the east, where Voxalta is, opens.
Oh.
Hey. Yeah, good. Scrub.
Get good. This cramped room is filled with bronze machinery. Chains run from floor to ceiling, and a covered pit takes up much of the floor space. A wall of rotating number wheels, it sits behind a glass panel of the far end. That's what you see.
Nothing shiny, so I'm going to go and help do Maddie's door for him.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough. You hear the clunk of a lock releasing itself.
Don't worry, I'll teach you how to do this one, though. Don't worry.
Perfect, thank you.
Okay. At this point,
generous.
Soren, you've been advised by Grigor that they've got the door open.
She's BRB at the moment.
Oh, is she? Okay.
Yeah.
You've opened that door, have you?
To the south, yes.
Yes. This long, narrow room is lined with small lock boxes from floor to ceiling. Many doors hang open. Others are dented, rusted, or sealed shut. Sand has trickled in through cracks in the ceiling and formed thin piles along the walls. At the far end stands a larger bronze deposit chest, its lid marked with the vault symbol.
You all know exactly where I'm going.
Oh, yeah. Beat you to it.
Are you going to race?
Yeah.
So can I have a look in the previously opened room?
Okay.
Oh.
I love it when you both walk into my fireball trap.
Oh, yeah.
One day we'll learn.
Not today.
Hey,
Today is not that day.
my wife died of a fireball. You fuck.
You're fuck.
Oh dear. I apologise that my players are mentally retarded.
I don't.
I don't think you can say that word.
What?
The R word.
Oh, it's French. You're allowed.
It's fancy.
It actually is French.
If you say it with a French accent, then it's allowed.
Retard.
Exactly.
Apparently.
Tu es un retard.
We are
Oh, well,
always
well.
late, so you know it fits.
Hey, it's just like the French.
Okay, just to backtrack a couple of minutes, Gregor has come up and told you that they've got the door open.
Okie dokie. I take it that we got the door open. Are you going to come downstairs now?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
basically.
Okie dokie. I will give one last look around and then go downstairs.
There you go. Boom. A bang.
Child.
A child.
What are you doing at the chest?
Well, first of all, I'm going to give it the quick once over to see if there's any traps on it.
Okay, do a perception check.
May I help him with that?
You can.
I will. Oh,
Wow.
look at that.
Okay. It is most definitely trapped.
Damn. Why would
Can
they
I try and
just-
disable said trap?
Okay. What you know from your check is that you believe this is some kind of spell that would be triggered, and that it's very well crafted. It is not going to be an easy trap to disarm.
Is there like a key slot or
There is
some
not.
way that looks like you could disarm it?
No.
Okay.
It's magical, so generally the way that most DMs approach magical traps is that there's not really a way of disabling it unless you want to cast Dispel Magic, but what you can do is you can bypass it by finding another way into the chest, such as the hinges, that kind of thing, or cutting a hole in the top. That's just flavour, really.
Okay. What?
What's
It
the
was
chest
made
made,
of-
out of?
It was bronze, wasn't it?
It is bronze. Bronze is not a tough metal. No, it's not thick.
Yeah.
Your thieves' tools would do the job in finding a way around it should you reach the disable DC.
I will turn to him. Oh, what do you reckon? This is pretty good stuff.
Yeah. Do you
Might
think
be-
it's anything that Rick can disable, or should we just try and...
That's beyond me.
Well then.
Oh, let's try it then.
Grudge pips up, going, "Don't fuck it up," and whoever's doing it has a bardic inspiration.
Okay, before we get you to that roll, we'll go to Grigor and Soren, who are being sensible. Ish.
Yeah.
Boring.
Calling chicken sensible is wild.
There are 5 news when chicken is a sensible one at our party.
Yeah.
We're all going to be
So-
dead by next week.
There's like there's 3 doors. Which one did we come in?
The north one.
So there's this one down
Oh.
here that's
Yeah, so the rogue
that's where they are.
the rogue is in Wrecker to the south.
Right. They inspected the
That
east.
they've looked in there, so that's what Grigor's looking at the minute. So I'll just give you a description again. Which room is it? It is this one. This cramped room is filled with bronze machinery. Chains run from floor to ceiling. A covered pit takes up much of the floor space. A wall of rotating number wheels sits behind a glass panel to the east.
I will just. I'm kind of gonna stand here in case, I don't know, someone needs some muscle.
Okay, Grigor.
Grigor's gonna inspect the machinery and see if he can work out what it's for.
Okay, do an investigation check. Bit beyond you, to be honest. Not your thing. Looks very complicated. Lots of moving parts. Some of it looks quite delicate.
Does any of it look expensive?
Most machinery is expensive. Not much of it about. Only kind of artificers and probably the elves use machinery.
For now,
Do make me a perception check though, because obviously you're looking around, so you'd see things as well. Okay.
what's that? A +2 longsword? Amazing.
What you do notice by looking at the machinery through the glass panel here, you see that there are 2, 4, 6 wheels on there that are turning, and each of the wheels has a series of numbers on that keep counting up, and they keep rotating around at different rates. But the last one is not turning. And when you inspect it, you see that there's a cog on the floor next to it.
That's interesting. Is that like a spindle with a cog missing somewhere, perhaps?
Maybe. Hold that thought. Mr. Thieves, back to you.
Does Rec want to be in here when we do this? We're going to give him the heads up that we're about to fuck with this trap, so...
And do it. Right.
Hurt locker time. Here we go.
And I'll help as well. And bardic inspiration, so let's go. How hard could it be?
Okay, do a thieves tool
We're
check.
about to find out.
Why did you have to say that?
So what, I've got advantage and a D6.
Yep.
Come on, double ones.
Oh!
Holy shit.
This might hurt.
Okay. Can you... I'm in the wrong room.
You say, cut the red wire, and I go, is this a good time to tell you I'm colourblind?
Can you make a Constitution saving throw? Both of you.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
Oh!
Oh. Oh.
Okay, that's a pass and a fail. As this box flips open, which is odd because you weren't even trying to open it, so clearly opening was part of the trap. A gust of hot, fiery desert wind hurtles down this corridor, and you take 17, or what's half of that? 8 points of damage.
Oof. It is now open.
It is open.
I rummage through, or I look into it, see what's there.
It is absolutely empty.
Bastard.
Absolutely.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Obviously, Solring, you've heard this commotion.
Ow, ow, warm, warm.
Got a bit of a hot flush.
Grigor, back to you.
Manny, what are you doing?
He's shouting through a closed door.
Yeah?
I got a sunburn.
I'm just gonna push his face up against the glass like a little kid. And
Okay.
try and spot where the cog's meant to go.
So I'll use the same perception check. On the end, there is a rod where you think the cog sits.
Cool. Yeah. Is this like a door to get into a booth, or is it?
It is a wall.
Okay. We need someone with mage hand, really. Gonna wander back to the rest of the crew.
I just open the door and go, "You're alive?"
Yeah. A bit
I'm gonna-
thirsty.
Check the. I'm gonna see if there's like a false bottom in the chest.
Okay, do a perception check. Okay, don't see one.
Oh. Empty.
Are you sure you did a thorough look in the box?
Yeah.
Why
Not
would,
done
they
that
just, why would they just leave a trap box here?
For literally what just happened. To catch us.
Oh, there must be something in there.
Blood mark dust?
Can I have a look in the box?
Of course you can.
The box as well.
Do a perception check.
As soon as Manny puts his head over to look in the box, I shut the lid.
Ow!
Which,
I
of
got a
course,
closer look.
which rearms the trap. Make a dex save. No, you don't see a false bottom either.
What bastards?
Look. Oh. I'll turn and
They
look.
really fooled us.
I think I was good. Oh, the door is locked. I would like to try and unlock the door.
Check if the door is trapped, you fuck.
How do you know? How do you know the
My wife
door's
started
locked?
because I tried to open it.
Okay, can you make a dex save?
Ow!
You fuck.
My wife died of deck save. Oh, fuck.
Okay, that is a save.
See, I set all the traps off, but by some miracle, I'm quite good at getting out of the way.
Okay. But you take 5 points of damage as electricity jolts through your body. It's a bank and you think it's not going to be trapped? You fucks.
I was just
And
mad that there was nothing in the
Yeah.
in the chest. Right.
You good?
Yep. Love to see her.
Bit of a toasted door handle.
Someone's home alone, this bitch. Right. I will try and disable the trap that's on the door.
Okay.
Touch it again, see if it activates again.
Put your tongue on it. Okay. Make a Thieves' Tools check. You can't figure out how to disable this one.
Oh, man, that's really triggered me. That chest. I need 5. I'm out. This is all you, man.
Move over. My turn.
Do you want me to give you a description of the room again?
Yeah.
So this long, narrow room is lined with small lock boxes from floor to ceiling. Many doors hang open, others are dented, rusted or sealed shut. Some sand has trickled in through cracks in the ceiling and formed thin piles along the walls. At the far end stands a larger bronze deposit chest, its lid marked with the vault symbol. And while you're contemplating that, Solrin, Grigor, Rek.
There's a machine in here with a cog missing, but it's behind some glass. I can't fix it. Can some of you guys give us a hand?
Probably not, but let's have a look.
Okay.
Oh, is that where the glass is there?
Yes.
So there's like a hallway down. Or something. There.
So from the you can step on that as well. By the way, that's just.
Oh, is that okay?
So
is that it?
yeah, so from that angle you can see better. It's just like an alcove.
And is that like a little grate on the floor?
No. So each one of those is actually a wheel, which partially disappears into the wall. So the wheels are turning. They all have numbers on them, and they're all turning at different speeds, except that final one, which is not moving. And there is a cog on the floor.
Does it look like the cog belongs on the wheel?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm looking as well, yeah.
Yeah, Gregor has already figured that bit out.
Okay. Yeah, sure. No, that's easy enough. I can cast Mage Hand and pick it up and attempt to put it back on.
Okay. What's the weight from Mage Hand?
5 pounds.
Yeah, easy enough. You lift up this cog, reaching out with your spell, and it begins to float in the air. And you easily place it on the spindle that sticks out on the bottom wheel. And it clicks back into place as the wheel starts to turn. And as you do so, electricity starts to spark between all the wheels. It now starts to make a rumbling noise.
Am I smart enough to work out what that means and what this machine does?
Feel free to do an investigation check.
Sure.
I will try too as well, but I don't know shit.
19.
Mechanism room. 15 and 19. Okay, so you notice by paying more attention to this a number of things. You think that this mechanism is related to the coin slots above and part of the greater function of the bank. Essentially, it's a counting machine. However, you think it might serve other functions, such as perhaps being linked to doors or traps.
Do you think if we stopped all of the cogs that none of the traps would work?
Possibly.
So the numbers on the cogs.
Yes.
Rat, you've been in the other room. Are there numbers that match these numbers in there?
Were there?
Nope.
Nope.
Well then, can I have a quick look upstairs and see if there's any numbers that match those cogs up there?
Go for it. Do you want to go back upstairs?
Yeah, briefly.
Okay. If you want to spend 10 minutes, you can look around.
Yeah.
Okay. Do a perception check with advantage. Okay, we'll come back to you. So, for the next 10 minutes, what are you guys doing?
Re-upping Detect Magic.
Okay. Detect Magic is back. The machinery is glowing.
Is any of the lockboxes pickable or openable that isn't already opened or dented or...
You can spend a few minutes doing a perception check if you wish.
Yeah. Well, he's up to that stuff in there.
Oh, what magic is the machine giving off?
Manny, I'll help you with that.
Okay.
Oh, let me have a look for you. Yes, abjuration and transmutation.
Some protection magic, some transformative magic. Okay.
And I got a 15 on the lockboxes.
Okay. You think some of them are, there are some which are beyond opening without actually taking them to pieces or smashing them up. However, there are a couple that you think could be opened without damaging either the box or the contents with inside.
All right, see. Let's start doing that.
Okay. Do a Thieves' Tool check.
Yeah.
Can I help with that?
You can.
Yes, I will help.
Oh, yeah. 25.
Okay. The first one you open, there is nothing inside. However, the second one you open contains a brass scroll tube and a gem and some gold and silver.
Ooh, joink.
Okay. Sorin, you have a good focused search upstairs in the sort of entrance to the bank, and on the underside of one of the counters, etched into the stone, you see a series of numbers: 9842110.
Can I have a look around and see if there's any, like, instruction manual somewhere, you know, in case there was a newbie that they were training to be like, this number means this one.
There is. We'll include that as part of your 10 minutes. There is not.
Damn.
How much gold and silver were in the piles?
There is 10 gold, 21 silver.
I will shout down to Rek and Griggle that I found some buttons with the numbers on, and what one do they want me to press first?
So, just to be clear, you found scratched in the stone those numbers. They're not buttons to push.
Oh, okay.
Someone's obviously written the code down somewhere.
Yeah, what order are they? Is the numbers in?
984210.
I will shout down the order of the numbers. Oh, do you reckon we can move the? Does it look like the cogs or the discs can be moved to be in that certain order?
Well, interesting. Since you've put the cog back on, the wheels have stopped turning.
Is it possible for me to just reach out with the mage hand and just sort of start turning them manually?
You can try.
Sure, I'll try.
Okay. Which wheel are you turning?
Start with the most left one.
Okay. And what you're setting it to?
9.
Okay. You are able to move it.
Okay, and then what were the other numbers? Sorry.
It was 9, 8, 4, 2, 1, 0.
Yep.
Okay, and then I will adjust all the other cogs into that position.
Okay. They are all in that position. Manny. Voxalta. Where you are, you hear like a static discharge and a clunk.
Oh, I think you guys did something. Shout to the corridor. You want to try and open it again?
Yeah, you absolutely should.
I'll try and open the door.
Okay, do it then.
Hey!
It opens. So, where is this? This chamber is the true vault. The walls are lined with bronze alcoves, each large enough to hold a standing suit of armor. A circular stone platform rises in the center of the room, suspended around 15 foot. Coins, sealed boxes, trade bars, and 5 foot, not 15 foot. Coins, sealed boxes, trade bars, and clay record tablets sit on top of it in neat groups. The platform appears to be suspended on thick chains. Around the walls, narrow coin slots point inwards towards the center of the room. And that's what you see.
Let me out! You fuck. Stop it.
Oh, Manny, wait a second, and I will just reach over Voxalta's head and cast Cure Wounds on him. find it.
Yay!
I jump in the way and intercept the spell.
You don't need it.
I don't, just to be awkward. I'm not actually going to do it.
Wow.
Wait, can I add something? Because we're besties.
You can.
What was it? Let me find it.
Your
Bebe-
proficiency bonus, I think, isn't it?
Where is it?
I don't find
Not
it
on my
too
character
far.
sheet
Yeah.
anymore.
Voxalty, you should have done a Healy Steely.
Mr.
Yeah, I think it
DM,
was
it's not on my
proficiency.
character sheet anymore.
Where was it originally?
Under features.
Oh. I'm pretty sure it was your proficiency bonus.
Okie dokie.
But we'll have to fix that on D&D Beyond.
Of +2 then. Manny, you get 9 points of heals.
Yay! Where's the
Be
bow,
careful.
Sam? I'm always careful.
There's fucking armor over there.
Yeah, there is. I definitely smell a trap in here as well.
I will.
Is everyone here now? Where's
Zap
Grigor and Rek?
They are.
Keeping a safe distance.
Oh, there is multiple suits of armor.
I think it's more like 5 suits of armor. Or even more. Yeah, maybe get everyone in here. If this is something.
The Foxhole to shut the door. I think he's locked it too.
Foxhole that! I'll drag him into the room.
Oh! Okay, I'm coming. I'll stop trying to shut the door.
And I'll shut the door. Grigor and Rek, do you guys want to get into this room that's definitely not trapped by a couple of suits of armor?
Yeah, go on then.
That's
Is there a
totally
wall
reassuring.
around the table? Because it's got like a shadow cast around it here.
It's not a table. It is. You can actually. It's actually a stone platform suspended by chains.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's about 5 foot in the air.
Oh, what's on it?
What?
Okay. So you can see boxes, piles of coins, and what looks like trade bars there. If anyone's examining the stone platform, make a perception check.
Oh, yeah. Awful.
Anyone?
So the one thing that strikes you about this, you don't notice anything that I haven't told you already, but one thing that strikes you is how neatly and precisely everything has been placed. This is not just a case of somebody's obsessed with tidying. The positioning seems very accurate.
Are all the suits of armor identical?
Make a perception check. Yes, they appear to be.
What are they made of?
They are made of bronze.
Okay. And it's suspended 5 feet off the floor?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll have a close look at the armor pieces as well.
Okay.
It's 5 feet off the floor and I'm 3 foot tall. I can't actually see what's on there.
Yeah.
I've no idea what's going on in the middle.
Just jumping up every time you need to look. Or maybe just try and grab something from the table and see what happens.
Well, I don't think we should touch anything off the table right now. It's
I
all-
think we should get something underneath it. So it can rest on it. So then if we touch anything on top, the weight won't shift.
Do the suits of armor have any swords?
The suits of armor do have
Weapons.
swords.
Just grab the swords from them.
Okay, is that what you're doing?
It's a dumb idea.
You say that like I'm surprised.
I'm just stating the obvious. Yeah, or do what you said, Vox, also put something, or like, see if we can balance the weight somehow. The chains that are holding up this platform, do they look like they go, or are running into the ceiling, or are they, how are they attached to the ceiling?
Yeah, they go up about 20 foot, which is the height of the ceiling, and then they disappear into cavities that are tight around the chain.
So the chains don't look like they would move up and down.
Maybe, but there's no obvious mechanism for them to move up and down that you can see.
Grigor is gonna turn to Rek. How many chains are there? I'm guessing like
4.
4. Okay. Grigor's gonna give the 2 pythons he's got to Rek. So if those chains disappear off into the ceiling rather than fixed to it, they're definitely being measured or something. So if you wedge them so they can't go any way further back up into the ceiling, when we take weight off it, that measuring device won't change anything, will it?
That sounds like a good idea.
He's BRB.
Yeah.
God damn it!
Yeah. We
do,
like this
do.
shit with Johnny, because Johnny is our mate. And when we shit with Johnny, he does it all in 8.
He drinks it out of in it.
So can I not see over this? Then. This thing in the middle, Mr. DM.
Yeah, you can.
It's just because you got it set up as an obstacle, so it blocks my entire view of this area down here.
No, I actually programmed it by height. You're too short.
I am not too short.
There you go. That may be better.
Thank you.
Or we just touch the things and see what happens.
Okay. So what's the actual plan? What do you want Rek to do?
Put the pythons up by the chains so they wouldn't be
through
able
the
to
chains. So when they try and retract into the ceiling, because there's less weight holding them tense,
Okay.
they just stop.
So we have 2 pythons and 2 daggers or darts to be able to do that with.
Okay, so you want him to use Mage Hand to do that?
Yeah, or fly up there.
Okay, so we'll make an executive decision here then. That
Force him to do it.
no, Grudge is going to volunteer to do it.
Oh, cutie.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Hell yeah, Grudge. I'm not gonna Stand right in front of the things while you do it, though.
Okay, so you want me to just like pop up and stick it in the hole?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
basically.
Yeah, stick it through the chains so it locks them in place against the ceiling.
Oh, okay. Like, you sure about this?
Yeah, what could go wrong?
100%.
Okay.
Wait, has anybody checked them to see if they're like magical or trapped?
Nope.
Should we do that first?
They look fine, though. I checked the chains.
Right, Rex just recast Detect Magic, so he'd have said it, surely.
Yeah.
So
And he'd have said it.
he's not seeing anything.
Sure. I think we're probably alright then.
All right.
I'm gonna
Up I go
step
then.
back.
So Grudge flies up and sticks one of the python answers on a postcard into one of the chains, and chain gently swings. And I'll have you roll initiative.
Oh,
Aw.
motherfucker.
Hooray!
They all wanted to anyway.
Such a good idea, though.
Is that everyone? Where's Vox Alter? Yeah, I got him. Let's add you all to combat. As first thing that you hear is squeaking of metal on metal behind you, as these two statues, two sets of armor, start to move. And I'll show you what they look like.
I leave you guys for 5 minutes, and now we're rolling for
5
combat.
fucking minutes. 5 fucking minutes.
5 minutes.
That is what you call 5 fucking minutes.
And so the suit starts to animate, and out of its hand pops a sword which starts to fly.
Oh, God.
Oh, Christ.
And I'll show you what they look like as well.
Ew.
I fucking having one of that.
So cool, yep. This has now become like a rodeo where we're going to jump on it and try and break the sword.
Natural 20 for initiative. What a
Why
waste.
don't you have a sword like that, Gregor?
Give me 5 minutes.
I bet that's useful.
Could have
I
two.
bet that's a +2 great long sword.
So, Rek, as you obviously you cast your detect magic, so that was up again. You notice that as soon as, because they made an executive decision and asked Grudge to help.
Yeah, it's fine.
Grudge flew up and popped one of the pythons in the chains, but as soon as the chain was touched and it started to swing, you saw the magic almost fly down into these into these swords and the armor as they start to animate.
Ooh.
And we'll begin combat with Sorin.
Ah, yeah, that's me. One's already within my range, so I will smack this one with my glaive.
Yeah, smacking the sword, are you?
Yeah,
Go
like the
for
little
it.
bitch it is.
That's a
Oh,
hit.
yeah.
Okay. Total of 8.
Yeah, bonus action, polar master.
Doesn't do as much damage as you think it should.
Didn't think it would against an animated object. Bonus attack. Did you decide? Oh, you did decide. I do add me strength, didn't I?
Yes.
Which is a what? A +3. +3.
Okay. As you sort of give this the old 1-2 with both ends of your
Stick.
stick, it clatters to the floor. Anything
Nice.
else?
Game's paused, so I can't move.
That's not.
Dankeschön. It was. Oh, that dude's within 10 feet already. I'll move out of range. There we go. Yeah, I'll go there.
Grigor.
Yeah, Gregor is going to try and swap this sword with his sword.
That's also a hit.
Hooray! Bonk.
Okay. Anything else?
We are also going to pop. Do we need to? Yeah. Second wind,
Okay.
because we're a little bit ready. Okay.
Nice healies.
Indeed. How's Gregor's go?
Okay. The first of these steps out.
As he steps out, he enters my range.
Go for it.
Polearm Master. So that's just a normal attack with the glaive in it.
It is.
Yeah.
That's a hit. Uh, 8 points damage.
Yep.
Okay. And it turns. Well, it's not very. These things are not very smart, so we'll roll to see who. Wreck you at ground level.
5 feet up.
Okay, so it's still within range then.
Yeah.
And Grigor. So 1 to 3, Grigor. Okay, let's go for Grigor. As it slams you twice.
Damn.
22.
Yep.
And the
Damn.
second one at 20.
Oh,
Of course. I'm going to pop Lucky, and he's going to re-roll that. Ooh. Fair enough.
2 hits.
But at least it's not a crit.
"15 points of damage as this thing punches you twice. As the sword will now 1 to 3, Grigor. Grigor. The sword slashes in your direction. For a 19.
oh Lord.
Oh lordy. For 5 points of damage.
Excellent. If you guys got any healing on tap.
Great.
Oh, yes. I can help with this.
Action disengage, and I am just going to unselect. Back up over here, and I don't have anything for bonus action, so that's me.
Manny?
Walk over here.
Okay, where did you move from? Okay, yep, cool.
Stabby stab.
What are you stabbing?
Sword.
Sword, okay. That would be a hit.
Awesome. Let's do some sneak attackies on the sword.
Woo. Look at that. 15. Again, not as effective, but you do enough to finish this sword and it clatters to the ground.
Awesome. And stabby stab on the other big dude.
Okay.
Nope.
You strike its armor and it deflects into the wall.
And take a step back to the left. To the left, to the left. Well, that's my turn.
Voxalta.
Oh, I'm gonna bonus action disengage. Run over. Well, I guess I can go 5, 10. Can I give Grieger a potion from here, or do I need to be stood like right next to him?
No, as long as you're within 5 foot of him, you can.
Cool. I'm going to use my action to give him a potion of greater healing.
Okie dokie.
I'll just mark one off in my inventory, yeah?
Yes, just cross it off.
Rather than trading it and all that stuff.
Yeah. Well, it depends if he's got a potion of greater healing.
Oh, that's a point. Do you need me to trade with you? I'll trade.
Yeah, so you'll need to trade then.
Cheers.
Can we do that out of turn order?
No, you can do it. Yeah, I think so. If not, I can transfer it. But try it first.
Yeah, because I'm going to run up, sling it to him, and then run back to here, because that's all of my movement. And request a trade. And that is my go.
Grudge.
Grudge is going to fly over here. And then he's going to just land on Gregor's shoulder and cast. No, that's my character sheet. I want Grudge's character sheet. Level 1 Cure Wounds.
Oh, nice healers.
And then he's going to just fly down here. Flyby doesn't proc opportunity attacks.
Yep.
That's his turn.
Okay, the bailiff up here. Same again. 1 to 3, many. Gregor.
Of course.
He steps there. Sorry, mate. And he will punches you in the face, and then gives you a backhander. Whoa, that one might miss.
Oh, finally missed one.
For 7 points of punchy damage.
Lovely.
Okay, before your turn, Solrin, where is it? Another sword and a bailiff activate. It's your go, Solid.
Okie dokie. I will attack this dude again
Yep.
with my glaive.
That's a hit. Anything else?
A bonus action attack.
Also a hit. Okay, with 2 solid hits, this thing definitely looking a lot worse than it was.
That's me go.
Oh, sorry. I missed Grigor. Grigor.
Grigor is going to attack this one.
To the right.
Yeah. Oh, the one between him and Manny.
Oh, you're going to get advantage, yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. First, we are going to pop Giant's Might to give me an extra 1d6 of thumping things. Yeah.
That's a miss, I'm afraid.
Cool. That is... Yeah, that's Grigor's go.
Okay. This one.
Oh, no, fuck.
Go on.
I forgot about the healing potion. Oh, well, that's an action though, isn't it?
Yeah, well, no, you can do it as a bonus action, but a bonus action you'd have to roll the...
Yeah, the Giant's Might was a bonus action, so...
That's
cool.
Okay, yeah.
That is Grigor's turn.
Okay, this one only has 1 target to attack, so it does
Of course.
slam you twice.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
And that's a miss, so just 1 hit. Yeah, pretty poor damage. 5.
Really going at it.
Okay.
Wreck.
Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Mhm. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to get Grigor in it. He's already up shit creek. I don't want to make it even more shit creek. So I will just materialize a little bell, and we're going to toll the dead to one of Grigor's right.
Okay. Can you make
Target him first.
can you make an Arcana check?
Sure. Point creature. Okay. Details. Arcana. Normal.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
What type of damage is Toll the Dead?
Necrotic.
Okay, you would know that, particularly where you're from and the background that you have, that these kind of animated things are generally not affected by necrotic.
Ah, fair enough. You know what? They look pretty constitutional. So I'm going to bring my hands together, and we're going to magic missile that same guy, but at level 2.
Okay.
So 4 darts coming his way.
Ooh. But I say.
3d4 plus 3 in the situational roll. 15 points of force damage.
Oh,
That,
that's nice.
that is as normal effectiveness.
Oh,
That'll be me.
Money.
Do donuts. Stabby stab.
Okay, this thing is immune to nat 20s. I'm just kidding. Go on.
What a dick.
That's my middle name.
Damn.
How did you guess?
Yeah, I'm just good at that, you know. plus 2d4 as well, because it's the good dagger. See if I did that right.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
Okay, but that's
Oh,
all.
yeah.
That's all physical damage, isn't it?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all stab damage.
Stabby stabbies.
Okay. Not as effective again as you think it should be, but a really good solid hit as you twist this in underneath where the leg plates join the hip and twist up and a bit of metal pops off.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else?
And second stab.
That's a hit.
Perfect. A 2.
He'll take that 1 point of damage.
Yes, he will.
Vox Soltar.
I'm gonna take a step up, and then we're gonna try and hit this guy. Oh, no, we're not. I think he's gonna crash. Okay. I should still be able to roll.
Potato. That's a hit.
Ow.
Is that the one on the left or the right?
The right of Grigor.
The right of Grigor, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
So 9 total.
Halved to 4. Still standing.
Yeah.
Passes.
No, no.
Pretty sure I only get the one attack. So yeah, that is me.
Okay. This one, this blade to the south, what's his movement? 50. It's going to come. It's going to come for you, Solrin. Yes, you get an attack if you wish.
Yes, I do wish.
Have you had used your reaction this round?
Nope, I got it back.
Excellent. That's a hit.
Ah, bish.
There we go. And it's going to slash at you. Come on, baby. Give me a crit.
Nope.
Ah, that's a miss. Oh.
Yay.
Grudge.
Is if I press tab, there he is. Again, Gregor is looking like shit, so we're gonna go dive bombing, healing again. If he would like to actually go all the way, boom. No, that's Rex sheet.
Fly by healing.
Yep.
Owls are also great for deploying Alchemist's Fire.
10 points.
Thank you, sir.
And then
Anything else?
bum. He's got one bardic. Does he use it? No, they seem to be hitting all right.
Okay. This bailiff up here. We know he's going to hit Greg, but I roll for it anyway. What did I tell you? 2 slams coming your way.
Lovely.
16.
It's a mess.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
And also a
Another
miss.
Oh, this is Gregor's favourite turn yet.
And the bailiff to the south He is going to come up and 10, 15, 20. It's going to go 1 to 3. Solrin. Solrin.
Right. That's good.
14.
Miss.
Damn, motherfuckers.
That's hits.
19.
He hits.
Five points of fisty damage.
Ow. Hurts.
Okay. At the start of the turn, we are going to end there, because obviously Magnus is going to turn into a pumpkin.
Yeah.
But just before we finish, a section of the wall on the west starts to shimmer, and out of it steps a creature.
Oh, lovely.
Oh my
Wow.
god!
He looks
dear.
Oh dear.
Oh, he looks so cool.
As
We're in so
its
much trouble.
arms whir around, and it appears to be seeking a target. And we'll just roll its initiative, and then we'll call it there. And it gets advantage on initiative checks.
Oh dear.
Where's it appear? Oh, there it is. Okay. Cool. So we'll call it there. Thank you for the session, guys.
Thank you,
Thank
Harry.
you.
Oh, Harry, thank you.